Alex. I'm going to be talking about the Lakers, and the schedule is finally out for the Lakers and everybody else. I'm going to be displaying some of the teams that I'm looking for that Lakers are going to get against and their dates as well. Of course, we already know the season opener is against the Clippers. That's October 19th. And then next day, the October 20th, we're against the Phoenix Suns. So it's a back-to-back games. I kind of really want to watch how the Clipper does without Chris Paul. Then for the Phoenix Suns, I kind of want to see how that young team does and with actually Josh Jackson as well. I'm going to go through the list pretty quickly. I'm not going to name every single team in here. I'm going to just name some of the teams I kind of want to see, like the Pelicans. We're against them on October 22nd. That'd be a fun one team to see because I kind of want to see how the Pelicans do this year. They finally have a full training camp with those two twin towers of Anthony Davis and also Cousins. I kind of want to see how they do. I know they missed the playoff actually last year, so maybe they have a better chance this year to make it to the playoff. Washington Wizards on October 25th. That'd be a fun one to watch, especially with John Wall with his big contract. Toronto Raptors on 27th. That'd be a really good one. And then Saturday, October 28th against the Utah Jazz. I kind of want to see that as well because actually they're without Gordon Hayward. I know they got the rookie in Mitchell, and then they still have Gobert, who I think is still a solid player. I'm not sure how they can be doing, but I think they're still going to be a solid team. Who knows? They might miss the playoff. They might make it to the playoff this year. November 2nd on a Thursday, we're against the Trailblazers. I know we always have a difficult time, especially a road game against the Trailblazers. But the next game on Friday, November the 3rd, we're against Brooklyn Nets, and that's going to be a return of actually D'Angelo Russell, and it's actually a home game for the Lakers. November 8th, we're against the Boston Celtics. That's a away game. I can't wait for that one to see how Gordon Hayward does with that. Milwaukee Bucks on November 11th is also a away game. It's on a Saturday. That'd be a really good one. I kind of want to see how the Milwaukee Bucks does. I know they're probably going to be without Jabari Parker. He's going to be missing a lot this year because of the injury he did last year. Hopefully they can stay healthy. I know they've been injured a lot last year, so that is another young, exciting team to watch. Then Wednesday, the November 15th, a home game against the 76ers. That's really another exciting team to see, and I kind of want to see how the two rookies of the Sixers, of Ben Simmons and also Fultz, how they play together, and also the rest of the team as well. And then after that, Wednesday, November the 22nd, away game against the Sacramento Kings. That's another team I want to see. That's another really young team, and with Fox and some of the other rookies they have as well. That'd be a really exciting one to watch. Then Wednesday, November 29th, a home game against the Golden State Warriors, the champion from actually last year. Sunday, December the 3rd, that's against the Rockets, and it's also a home game. Can't wait to see Chris Paul and also James Harden, how they play together as well. Thursday, December the 14th, away games against the Cavaliers. That's another team I kind of want to see because they might not have Kyrie Irving by then. Who knows? He still might be on that roster still. And of course, we already know the Christmas game is actually against the Timberwolves. I guess this can be maybe the future of seeing them a lot as well. Who knows? But it's going to be a really exciting one because that Timberwolves team is a really young team and they're still pretty good, especially with their new additions of Jimmy Butler, and also they got Jeff T and also Gibson. I think their defense is going to be a little bit better actually this year than they were actually last year. They weren't that great, but addition of Jimmy Butler, who is a really good defender, so that's actually going to probably help them out for sure. Then actually the first time playing the Thunders is on Wednesday, January the 3rd. Can't wait for that one. It's also a home game, seeing actually Paul George and also Westbrook as well. That's pretty awesome right there. Then the first time getting the Spurs, that's the Thursday, January 11th. Can't wait to watch that one as well. Spurs is always a good one to watch, and that's a home game, and see Pau Gasol again as well. Then after that, Saturday, January the 13th, away game. That's against the Dallas Mavericks. Can't wait to watch that one as well because actually Dennis Smith Jr., I think he also could be in the running for Rookie of the Year as well. The other schedules, like some of the teams for the first time, most of them are going to be like non-playoff teams, like the Pacers on Friday, January the 19th. We're against them is a home game. Then Sunday, January 21st, New York Knicks. That's a home team. Who knows where Carmelo is going to be? he might not be on the team. But Friday, January 26th, that's also against the Chicago Bulls. I don't think they're going to make the playoffs either. Wednesday, January 31st, that's against Orlando Magic. I don't think they're going to be making the playoffs either. And for the first time, we against actually the Miami Heat. That's the only team I believe that's going to be in the playoffs. And that's Thursday, March 1st against Miami Heat. But the rest are probably non-playoff team that I just mentioned. And everybody else, we actually going to be against them more than once, like the Denver Nuggets, Dallas, Sacramento Kings, Miami a couple times, Spurs, and also Utah Jazz and Houston Rockets and the Clippers as well. But the rest, we're against them for the first time, like those teams I just mentioned. But to me, those are probably non-playoff teams. Hopefully we should be able to beat those teams at that point, because to me, Chicago, they're just rebuilding. New York Knicks, who knows what they're going to be doing, because they're probably going to be trying to trade Carmelo Anthony at this point. He wants to go to Houston Rockets. Who knows when he's going to get traded by, or who they're going to get. Then Orlando Magic, they're still a young team, but they never seem to get the right players for that team. They always get huge contracts for some of those players. The Pacers, maybe that'd be a really exciting one to see without Paul George. And also, I do still like Turner on that team, but I think they're not going to make it to the playoffs, because I don't think they have anybody else after Turner. I know they've got like TJ Leaf and stuff like that as their draft, but to me, I don't know. They're still going to be rebuilding team at this point and try to get players for actually Turner to make him a really good player. And I think that's about it for the schedule that I'm going to mention, because everything else is actually we're against them more than once. Going through the schedule, I'm hoping Lakers do have a really good start. I know they had a really good start actually last year. They were 7-4 at one point, and then 10-10 as well. After that, after game 21, they start losing every single game, and then injuries start happening. But this year, I'm hoping some really good start from the Lakers. And let's go through the first 10 teams. First team, of course, is the Clippers. They were a playoff team last year, and they're going to be without Chris Paul this year, so that's going to be a little bit different. Phoenix Suns, they weren't a playoff team. New York Pelicans, they didn't make it to the playoff last year, but I think they're going to have way better chemistry this year, so they might have a chance of making it to the playoffs. Washington Wizards, they were a playoff team. Toronto Raptors, they were a playoff team. Utah Jazz, they were a playoff team, and they're going to be without Gordon Hayward. Detroit Pistons, they're not a playoff team. Portland Trail Blazers, I believe they made it to the playoff last year, or was it the year before? One of those, but they still be another team making it for like the final spots as well. And then Brooklyn Nets, they weren't a playoff team. And then the Grizzlies, they were a playoff team. That team's gonna be a lot different because some of the players they lost, like Zach Randolph, and also another player in Vince Carter, and also I don't think they signed Tony Allen yet either, so they still have Mike Conley and Marc Gasol. And then the last one is actually against the Boston Celtics, so those are the first 10 teams, and a lot of them were a playoff team. But if we could beat at least 2 or 3 of those playoff teams, that'd be really awesome. So maybe if we go 6-4 or even 7-3, that'd be a really good start. That'd be awesome. Who knows? This is gonna be it for me. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please leave a like, comment down below. Subscribe if you want to see some more Lakers talk, and I'll see you guys next time.